Coach, with the short week, how'd everything go for you guys?
Everything went really well. We adapted the practice schedule a bit, as we do, and it worked out fine. The players responded really well to it. We got great work here, and had a chance to get some guys some practice that we were anxious to see. Cam got good work today. Luke got good work today. Bradley Sal got good work today too. So it was good to get those guys back out here and give us a chance to evaluate them.
How much of a normal Cam Chancellor are you expecting tonight?
I think he's going to be. I don't know how he could be anything other than that, but yeah, I think he's going to be ready to go. He looked great.
How can that alone could help you?
He's a terrific part of our team, and has always been a great leader and a great impact player. So, like when you asked me before, will you miss him? Yeah, you don't miss the guy, because there's only one guy like that. So it's great to have him back.
If Sal comes back, does he start or what?
You have to wait and see.
How's the voice?
He did really well. He made it through. He practiced every day this week and finished well today. So he's in position to play this weekend.
Captain Smart's made a pretty good recovery then?
Yeah, he was fine. He was fine. He practiced both days and looked great.
How did Thomas Rawls do this week practicing?
He looked really fast and confident, making his breaks and moves, and he practiced throughout the week. It was a really good week for Thomas coming back. You couldn't see anything that was bothering him at all. So it was really, really positive.
But no temptation to try to play him this week?
No, there's a temptation. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, yeah.
What were you able to try to get fixed with the running game this week and to get it in a better situation?
You're concerned, huh? Yeah. We continue to work at it. You'll see what happens this week. This is a really good football team we're playing. We have to adapt well and adjust what we're doing, and as they show us their game plan, and so we have a plan to do that, and I'm hoping that we'll balance things out really well this weekend.
This game will be billed, match up two teams that could be Super Bowl contenders, that sort of thing. Do you have the time during an NFL season to sort of think of the game that way, sort of a litmus test of where you stand against other good teams?
Sure. They're the top team in the league right now. They got the best record. They're healthy and they're rolling and all that. So it's a great matchup opportunity for us. Whether that has anything to do with the end of the year, I don't know. But this is a great opportunity to go on the road when they're coming off a bye. They're ready to go and all of that, and see where we fit with this team. And if we should be so fortunate to get a chance to play them later on, that would be awesome.
So you tweeted about Ernie Johnson's monologue on TV. What kind of resonated with you about that?
No, I think he was just on it. I thought he did he represented a lot of people in his thoughts, and made sure that the team had a chance to see that for the guys that missed it, just so that they, as always, we show them whatever we can come up with. And I thought that was a good perspective for guys to see.
What do you expect from DeMontre Moore in a second week with you?
Well, he played 30-something plays last week, so that was beyond expectations for his first game. He's had a very good week. He's picked things up well. He's going to be in the rotation, and we'll see how he can contribute. Hopefully, he can make some plays again, help us out.
Jimmy Graham was sort of limited for a couple of days, just kind of rest coming off the game.
No, we just took care of him. This was a short week. He's great. He's ready to go.
How's Michael Bennett progressing on the week?
Everything's going really well. Mike's already on the equipment, running on the treadmill and doing some stuff already. So he's off to a great start in his rehab, and so everybody sounds really positive about that. It's another week of work to find out how fast he's coming back, but he's doing really well.
Is it too far removed for you to have any connection to New England or feelings about playing there?
You can't forget. I don't forget being there. I was there for 4 years, and coaching there for 3, and so there's a little bit of that. It was an awesome place to coach and to work and all that and to represent and all. And so I'm looking forward. Never seen the stadium, we haven't been there, so let's just forward to see the whole new setup and all.
Have you not been back to that area then since you've come?
Is it being Veterans Day? Is there any talk of that with the team and just what it means?
Yeah, the guys know. They know that it's today, and I don't know that we ever can give enough credit and enough awareness towards all of the gratitude that we owe to our veterans, and the whole celebration of this day is a wonderful day. So hopefully, as we continue to always invite people and to come out that represent and try to share what we have with them, we can't do enough. So it's a big day. I'm glad that you brought it up.
What has CJ Prosise shown you the last couple weeks?
He fits really well. He's a very flexible athlete. You know, he can do a lot of stuff, or as I say, flexible, versatile athlete. He has good hamstring flexibility also, but he's a very versatile athlete. That we're just trying to grow with and figure out where he fits and what we can do with him, and kind of find a role that really suits him. There's not many restrictions here. He's big and he's fast and he can catch and he can run and he runs nice routes and all of that. He blocks well when he's had his chances. He's been aggressive with his pass protection. So it's just all positives, and we'll just continue to work with him and see how we can fit him in and make him a factor for us. Just as we had hoped for in the drafting process, that he could be versatile and do these things. He looks the part. So we're really excited about that, and just hope he can contribute in a bigger way as we move on through the schedule here.
You talked earlier this week about the Patriots and Belichick staying true to his philosophies, but also adapting over the years. How hard is that to make the necessary adjustments year to year based on the team you have, but also kind of stick to it?
I don't know how hard it is. It's just what I think you need to do to do it right and to maximize your the personnel that you have and the coaches and their experience and the background and all that kind of stuff. Try to blend all of that together to put together the best product. And there's nobody's done it better than what they've done there. Bill has done a marvelous job year after year after year, and it continues to stay at the cutting edge of everything. So you got to ask him because he knows how to do it.
Maybe you've done some of that. Is that a fun part of the job for you? You're
Sure.
going in each year and be like, okay, what do we?
Yeah, that is very, very much an attraction to this job. It's always moving and going and dynamic, and you're trying to figure it out and solve the problems, and come up with good solutions and be creative and innovative when you can, and all of that. It's a big part of it.
Does Brock Coyle stay as the starter at the strong side linebacker spot?
He's going to play.
With Thomas, are you encouraged that next week he'll be able to be on the schedule?
I don't know that. We'll just go next week and see what happens. He has to respond and see how he does and all that. But he looked really good. Now you couldn't see that there was anything holding him back at this point. His confidence has got to be there, and his conditioning looked great. So I think we really have a chance. There's a chance. We'll see how that goes.
Anything else? Thank you.
All right.
See you.